What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris P and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys what Trusted Signals offers. We have the most amazing tools on the planet on TradingView. And in today's video, I'm going to go through each of them. I'm going to go ahead and break down a few of them and show you guys what you get when you join this community. Okay, guys? And if you guys did not watch my last video, we just released the Trend Meter bot, which is literally producing some crazy results. As you guys can see here, today we would have been out of the BTC trade and we would have entered that trade at around $52,000, exited around $64,000 and hit TP1, TP2, TP3. If you guys want to go ahead and check that video out, go ahead and do so. So pretty much getting into TradingView and, you know, kind of unpacking what you get when you buy Trusted Signals. So first and foremost, if you are a lifetime member, you're going to have access to all of our specific indicators. And right now we have a crazy sale going on, $4.99. And this is not going to be here forever. So make sure that you guys tap in. The reason being is because once Automated Trader, if you're not familiar with Automated Trader is going to turn all of these indicators and strategies into back-testable bots. And I promise you, this is going to be a game changer for you guys. Once that releases with the API, we can no longer offer these prices. We're worth too much money. We have back-testable results that are simply amazing. So check it out. Number one, after you guys purchase, you're going to want to go ahead and log in to the back end. It's very simple to log in, and it's going to be able to go ahead and show you pretty much your membership and be able to go ahead and get access to your indicators. Once you go ahead and input your TradingView username in the back end, you will be able to see all of your tools, okay? Now, to see all of your tools that you get inside your membership, you guys can see all the tools right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 tools for you. And some of these tools are even jam-packed with a bunch of inside features and you know, more tools built in, right? So for this one, for example, this was one of our pretty much our first indicators, and this one is fully customizable. You guys can do a bunch of things here, only get buys, sells, and so on and so forth. This is fully customizable. I'm not going to go onto the settings. I have a bunch of setting videos, and I'll come back to this video. We'll come back to this indicator and make a setting video, but this one has EMA clouds. You can go buy and sell. You can go ahead and add support and resistance to this, right? Swing points, all right, trend lines. You have auto Fibonacci as well. And like I said, a lot of these tools, right, are made for you to build your own strategy, okay? As you guys can see here, we have a buy off of this Fibonacci level. You can set the look back length. Right now I'm on US 30. So like I said, this is one of the tools. This is very powerful tool because it's going to go ahead and give you a lot of different things, right? Support and resistance. You can turn things off. And we have full video breakdowns on this specific tool right here, okay? And that is the Trusted Signals V1 and V2. I didn't even show you the V2 settings, which are very profitable. So, okay, now we're going to go ahead and go to the TS Scalper, okay? And pretty much the reason why I'm going here, okay, is because of the simple fact we're going to go ahead and just kind of go through this, right? I'm just going to show you what some of these tools look like, right? And this is me not customizing any specific settings, and we haven't even gotten to the back-testable bots yet, right, which show you back-testable results. Keep in mind that all of these are going to be available for back-testable bots, but only for lifetime members. So that's another reason why you guys have to lock this in now, because remember, once all these tools become back-testable, our prices are going to be about $200 a month for the back-testable tools. And the reason being is because you should be able to make $200 a day easy, okay? This is the TS Scalper. Obviously, you can see right here, this is a scalp, gets you some pips right here. If you would have entered on this specific one right here, you're talking about 800 and something pips on US 30, simply nasty. The next trade, okay, boom, okay. This is going to go down as far as 300 something pips. This one would have lost. This one would have lost. Depending on where your stop loss is here, you can be in profit or you could hit stop loss. But keep in mind, like I said, these are going to be back testable. So that way you can control the money management, the pips, And if you guys want to stick around, right, we're going to go ahead and talk about V3 and then the new trend meter bot, because once this has the built-in risk and reward and money management tools, these tools are also going to be able to go ahead and take your trading to the next level. Okay. But if you want to go ahead and use this for extra confirmation off of your personal strategy, that's what these tools and indicators are for. Okay, so we went through that. We can talk about the support, the sniper support and resistance as well. As you guys can see here, these are our levels where we would have entered the trade on resistance. This is where we would enter on support. And as you guys can see here, right now it's creating new resistance and new support levels. And if we go ahead and even go down to the 1 minute chart, you can see how this can be effective, because the simple fact is you can be patient enough to know that if it comes back up here, you're going to go ahead and enter for sells. And this is the areas that you're going to be looking for buys. Okay. And keep in mind, this is also fully customizable. You can go ahead and, you know, change the look back length and all that stuff. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and make videos about each of these indicators very, very soon. And to be honest, we have them there, but we just need to go ahead and update them to the 2024 version, come up with strategies for you and all that good stuff. Okay, the next one we're going to go ahead and talk about is the market breakout indicator. And this one was a very, very popular one, and crazy as enough. Look at this, right? Essentially how this works, okay? This one, so don't think about it as stop loss and take profit. Okay, what ends up happening is that during market open, okay, what ends up happening is that this indicator puts out these two boxes, okay? Bullish and bearish. And depending on which way this thing breaks out, it's going to go ahead and give you a breakdown or a break up. Okay. Now keep in mind that right here, we had our first breakdown of the day, right? Because it broke out of this and actually closed, right? Closed underneath where that 40-minute, 30-minute time slot is. And as you guys can see here, if we would have entered on this trade here, we could have caught it pips down, or we could have known throughout the whole day this thing is going to go ahead and get bearish, right? And we could have potentially stayed in. Remember, this is the 1 minute chart. We could have kind of stayed on this all day, kind of eating some profits. So this one right here was a very, very fun one to use, especially in the beginning when we didn't have back testable results. Okay, because this one is going to go ahead and give you the results that, you know, for the most part, you know, it's going to catch you these big, big moves down, right? If we go ahead and enter around here, okay, yes, you're in a little bit of drawdown. And to be honest, you probably catch it on the opposites thing right here. And you're talking about, you know, 100 pips. Even if you enter here with, you know, depending on where your stop loss is, you could have been either stopped out. Even if you enter right here, you're talking about catching, you know, 80 pips on US 30. Okay, and it went bearish for a little bit, then obviously uptrend, right? So boom, that's that indicator. And like I said, I'm not going too deep into these because, of course, I want to go ahead and make an updated version for each specific one. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the support and resistance tweezers. Let's go ahead and add that as well. This one right here needs to probably be updated, to be honest with you. This one is kind of, I guess, my least favorite that Trusted Signals offers. Now, if you're a trend trader, you can go ahead and use this, right? With confluence of, okay, this is kind of where we're going to see the top of something or the bottom of something and see exactly where this is. Obviously, with this last signal right here, it kind of created a tweezer top, and then we had a big, big drop down below, and we kind of been, in a situation of consolidation, right? But this one is the support and resistance tweezer top. We'll probably end up eventually just giving that one away for you guys, so that way you guys can go ahead and just test out. And like I said, there are people who use these tools with confluence with other indicators, right? Because if we go ahead and add this, for example, we have the divergence oscillator, and this one probably I was using this on maybe the 30-minute chart. As you can see here, we get a bullish take right here, we get it up, and then right here we get some bearish momentum. Keep in mind that this is going to plot after the fact, so we would have been able to go ahead and enter bearish once it kind of reaches out here. And then, this is also fully customizable. And to be honest, the way I was actually using this, I believe I was using the wave trend. This has like 7 or actually 11 built-in oscillators in there. Some are more powerful than the others. And pretty much you can just play with this and test. and see exactly, you know, which one's going to go ahead and give you the better results, right? This is the wave trend. You could go to stochastic RSI, right? And this one is going to go ahead and also give you some neat entries and give you the extra added confluence, right? Because as you guys can see here, if we're out of water right around here, that means we're overbought. And as you guys can see here, whatever ends up happening is straight down here. And when we get out of the water, check it out. You guys can see that we're bullish. And from here, we go ahead and take up, right? And like I said, this one has, 11 built-in different, you know, it's going to go ahead and give you different type of momentums, right? So this is fully customizable. And like I said, we'll make a video on that shortly as well. All right, back to the indicators. Let's go ahead and check out the DOJI Scalper. This one really works on the 1 minute chart. As well, as you guys can see here, we have a nice reversal, and then we have it bearish. We touch this little line right here, and then we have it go bullish. Okay, this one is fully customizable as well. And you can go ahead and pretty much try this out on a lot of different charts. We can go ahead and see. For me, this one was most likely working on, let's say, JBP, JPY. And let's go ahead and go to Black Bull. Okay. As you guys can see here, if we go to where the market is, right? Now, keep in mind, it's not going to get you the big moves like, you know, like V3 or a backtestable bot. Once we add the backtestable bot to this, you'll be able to go ahead and test each chart, whether it works better on the 1 minute or the 5 minute, right? Obviously, you can see a buy here, a doji sell at the top. We have some reversals. And then we can also make it so that way we take certain trades, don't show reversals, don't show RSI, right? Only show dojis, only show reversals. So this as well is going to be a very helpful indicator when we're talking about finding potential reversal zones, right? And like I said, this one is one of those where you have to use it in confluence with your strategy, okay? This is not just a plug and play tool. This one right here, if let's say, for example, you would have spotted an area of resistance or support and then you get a reversal, right? Now you know that you could potentially be bullish, and check it out right here, right? If you know that this is a reversal zone, this was a support zone, and then now it hits again, you can find re-entries and you can use this within your strategy, okay? DOJI Scalper. Now let's go ahead and go to some of the good stuff in just a second. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's go ahead and go to the oscillator. Okay, the oscillator right here, this also is going to be one of those that shows you bearish and bullish momentum. And the way this one works as well, depending on how much you see right here, these little dots, it's going to be either, you know, super bearish and super bearish, or super bullish, rather. And it's going to go ahead and give you some nice entries as well. Now, keep in mind that this trusted signal oscillator is also what is built behind the trusted signals V3. Okay, before we jump into the V3, let's actually go ahead and jump into like the currency scanner. Okay, let's go here. So pretty much if we're looking at, let's say, Australian versus Euro, right? Let's go. Let's go. Whoops. Let me see. Let me make sure. All right. Let's do that. Let me go ahead and go here. My apologies. We're gonna go ahead and look at this chart. UD. And then we're gonna go put this versus, let's say, where is Euro? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I guess we could pick any chart here. Okay, so as you guys can see here, since the Australian dollar is at the top and Euro is down, check out what happens right here, right? This is exactly where things kind of take a turn. If you look at the red and look where the blue, look where they kind of cross over, okay? And as you guys can see here, they also cross over again right here, and we have some crazy bullish momentum, okay? This is a currency strength indicator. I think that this is one of the most slept on tools right here. You can literally just have that, you know, on the side while you're trading your Forex pairs and wait for these crossovers and simply make profits just upon, you know, strength and movement, okay? So this one is really, really, you know, a powerful one. And keep in mind that I didn't really even get to really talk about how these can all be turned into specific alerts, right? So this one right here can be turned into an alert. You can basically have a crossing between, you know, whatever specific, you know, indicators you want, okay? So that is the currency strength indicator. Let's go ahead and look at the divergence oscillator. We actually looked at that one. I'll go ahead and exit these two right now. Boom, boom, boom. And we're going to get into the backtestable stuff right now, guys. So just stay here with me. Okay, just wanted to make sure we're still filming. All right, Sniper Report, Scalper, Market Scanner. Okay, Market Scanner is a big one as well. This one, when it came out, was one of my favorites because the simple fact is we can go ahead and use this on the charts pretty much to see where the trades are on V1, V2. As you guys can see here, it gives you the ability to set whatever chart or whatever pair you want, okay? And essentially, it's going to go ahead and give you its current position, right? So as you guys can see here, BTC, USDT, we're in a long. ETH versus USDT, we're in a long, right? And it's going to go ahead and give you this, you know, live. So let's say this changes to bear market. It's going to go ahead and let you know, hey, look for bears. Right now, everything is bullish. Obviously, if you're in the crypto sphere, you know that everything right now is looking green for the last week, right? So this is what we're in right now, okay? And this is going to go ahead and give you the ability, right? So for example, check this out. Didn't we just check right now that Australian dollar is, you know, stronger than the USD, right, on the currency strength meter? So check this out. You guys can see right here, we have AUD versus USD, and right now AUD is in a long position. So that's exactly how this works, which, you know, is a very, very strong tool, right? Market breakout, tweezer, scalper, support and resistance. We can go ahead and go into the trend meter. All right, the trend meter is a crazy, crazy tool. And we're going to go ahead and press agree on this one. And for this one, like I said, it's back testable now. So we have very, very strong versions of this. And keep in mind that I'm not even on a specific chart. This is just me going and kind of just going with the flow, right? Showing you guys what the tools we have and how strong they are. So check this out. This one right here, for example, is going to go ahead and give you 5 different bands with these specific settings. In my last video, I went over what these settings kind of are and what type of bands they are. And you can switch from strong mode to trusted mode, which is basically going to go ahead and give you the ability to choose that if you want all 5 of these in confluence or you want less in confluence and so on and so forth. Me, I kind of always stay on trusted because it removes a lot of the trades. But as you guys can see here, bullish from here, we would have been in this trade. And then we had a sell here, sell off here, and then right now bullish again. And if we go ahead and measure, you know, entry price from where we're bullish at, right, we're talking about a few pips right there in 35 bars on the 5-minute chart. Okay, and keep in mind that this also works better and it's going to give you longer moves. If we look at the hourly, as you guys can see here, bullish, and then bearish, right? And then right now we would still kind of be in this trade. But if we look even right here, up here, we're talking about, you know, becoming bearish here and this thing falling a lot of pips while it's red, right? So, and I'm not even count the full bars, but as you guys can see here on the 1 hour, that's a lot of pips right there for you. All right, so this is the trend meter, and how we're going to go ahead and go talk about the actual trend meter bot. All right, I do want to go ahead and pull up right here. This is the bot version, okay? We went over the trend meter V2, but of course, I want to go over the bot version. So the bot version, okay, the overlay. Actually, let's go into the overlay first, right? So let me actually go back here. My apologies, okay? Before I go in the overlay, I want to go ahead and before I go into the bot, I want to show you the overlay. So the overlay is very similar to, agree, okay, to the trend meter oscillator, right? So let's go ahead and put agree again. Boom. Okay, so as you guys can see here, right, if we go ahead and turn this off, this is the oscillator version of the trend meter, which you can use in confluence with your strategy. So for example, if your strategy is support and resistance, while this is blue, you can make your support, okay, and you're only going to be looking for buys, support level buys. if you're a support and resistance trader, this thing turns red, right? So what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and put support, you know, let's say right here. Obviously, it's going to have to touch this a little bit, right? But now, for example, if you know that the trend meter is red, right? You're going to go ahead and be able to look up here, and we're going to say, okay, resistance levels. As soon as it hits this resistance level, I'm going to get in on a sell because we're showing it as a sell, right? So this is all added confluence. Now, if we go ahead and turn on the trend meter, as you guys can see here, the trend meter is going to go ahead and give you this specific signals right here, which I'm going to go ahead and remove. And it's going to go ahead and just basically give you buys or sells on the chart rather than in the oscillator. And then you can take it a step further that if you put trade, it's going to go ahead and handle your trade management. You can go ahead and set up your pips, your stop loss, and all that good stuff. So like, let's say if we go ahead and put 10, for example, you could kind of see how this would work out. TP1 hit, right? This one hit stop loss. Let's see if we go ahead and put this for like 20. And if you want to go ahead and get my settings for these specific tools, right? I actually have right now on BTC the back testable version, which is the next thing that I actually want to show you. So on top of the V2 trend meter bot, on top of the trend meter overlay, you also have the trend meter bot. And as you guys can see here, it's showing these specific results, 73% profitable. For this specific settings, I have longs only. So as you guys can see here, on the charts, okay, this one is also on the charts and also back testable. So depending on what you change in your settings, okay, you're going to go ahead and get access to this. And keep in mind that you need to be a lifetime member to get access to this specific bot. I go over the settings for this, but as you guys can see here, this one hits TP1, TP2, TP3, and then exit the trade because we keep it and have runners, okay? Now, another tool that we have is the V3 version. So I'm actually going to load up some layouts right here. We're going to go ahead and go to, let's say, US 30. And we have some alerts right now that are being fired off. I mean, we've hit take profits and stop loss today a few times. Obviously, stop loss is in profit as well, because as you can see here, the way our systems work, we have trailing stops and all that good stuff as well. So as soon as we hit TP1, you know, we have some TP3 reach right here, another TP2, right? So all of these as well, right? Updating trailing stop. I don't know if you can see these alerts. I'm not going to go too deep into the alerts. If you guys want to see videos like that, you can. But essentially, yeah, this is, you know, V3 right here. So we have Trusted Signals V3, and then we have Trusted Signals V3 overlay, and then the bot version. So this is pretty much the same tools right here as we have here. Let's go ahead and go here. As you guys can see here, we have V3 overlay, and then we have the V3 bot. These right here are game changers. These are our prized possession. No other industry, no other community has tools such as this, because it's going to go ahead and give you the ability to backtest, show you your percentage, right? And of course, these right here hit TPs all the time, TP1, TP2, TP3. These are actually free alerts inside the Discord, okay, guys? So as you guys can see here, this is the Trusted Signals Discord. And we're going to go to the free alerts. Where are they? Boom. Let's go here. Index alerts. And as you guys can see here, TP1, TP2 hit at the same time. Okay, updating trailing stop. You know, TP1, TP2, 3 hit at the same time. And we have a bunch of profitable trades that are being placed in here as well, right? Forex, we have TP1, TP2 hit, and then stop. Trailing stop hit. So all this can be back testable, and we have a bunch of videos on how to use this. This is fully customizable with built-in money management, stop loss, take profit, trailing stop, break evens, right? I mean, this thing, you know, is going to go ahead and give you your TP types. You can have risk to reward, pips to ratio, and all that good stuff. And I have a bunch of videos showing you guys how to use all these tools, so make sure you subscribe. If you guys are not part of the family, I suggest you guys do so right now. Trusted Signals is literally on sale, and I promise you guys, it's not going to get any cheaper. If you guys want to automate your trades, go to Automated Trader, use code ChrisP, save $650. And then when it releases, we will go ahead and give you a free Zoom call, show you how to set up with the best settings. Okay, guys? Until the next video, I'm out. Peace.